I'm Miss Kristin, and this is a Cape May County Library book recommendation video. Here at the Cape May County Library, I order the children's nonfiction books for children 0 to 12 years old, or really anyone who enjoys reading children's nonfiction books. The first book I'm going to recommend is We Love Babies by Jill Esbaum. In this beautifully illustrated picture book, children are introduced to a plethora of animal babies and what makes them distinctive. Best recommended for children 5 and under, this book will have your child chanting, "We love babies, yes we do. We love babies, how about you?" Yeah, it's a lot of fun. In this book, children learn what makes each animal special, and it also has great big font and clear, crisp pictures. This book is perfect for any animal lover who is just beginning to read. The next book I'd like to recommend is a picture book biography. We all know beloved children's author Beatrix for her playful animal characters and her whimsical children's books, such as The Tale of Peter Rabbit. In Saving the Countryside, the story of Beatrix and Peter Rabbit, we learn more about how Beatrix was able to achieve success as a children's author, and also how she devoted her life in her later years. Beatrix was a woman who was not supposed to have a career, but she defied the odds and created something that mattered. She was an excellent businesswoman who left a legacy devoting her life to caring for people and animals in need and protecting the natural environment. If you and your children enjoy the Peter Rabbit books and like stories about smart women overcoming obstacles, then you should check out Saving the Countryside, the story of Beatrix and Peter Rabbit. Now, the first 2 books I recommended are picture books aimed at, but not limited to, the 0 to 7 age group. The next 2 books I'd like to share with you are juvenile nonfiction books aimed at, but not limited to, the 8 to 12 age group. They contain a smaller print and are chock full of a wealth of facts and information. The first book I would like to recommend is Strong Voices, 15 American Speeches Worth Knowing. Hey, history teachers, this one's for you. In a time when we as a country are striving to raise children to better understand perspective and how their perspective may be different from someone who has a different skin tone or comes from a different background, this book can shed some light on that. I specifically found Langston Hughes' speech, On the Blacklist, All Our Lives, thought-provoking and eye-opening. It illustrates the almost insurmountable struggle a Black author had to endure to have his voice heard. Sharing powerful speeches with our children help them to better understand injustice and allows them to empathize with others whose life stories may look very different from their own. Finally, on a much less serious note, I would like to recommend Myths, Legends, and Sacred Stories, a visual encyclopedia. This book provided an excellent description of itself, which I will read from now. About this book. From as far back as we know, people have told each other stories. Tales featuring gods and goddesses, heroes and heroines, and magical beings are known as myths. Stories about events that may have happened or people who may have existed are often referred to as legends. Some stories deal with the cultural and religious identities of people, and these are considered sacred. All of these tales, no matter how fantastical, reflect truth about human existence. They can tell us what life was like for people long ago and what their beliefs are today. So if you are interested in myths, legends, and sacred stories, this is the book for you. It's chock full of hundreds of them from all over the world. Sounds interesting, doesn't it? Well, this concludes my book recommendations for today. I hope you get the chance to enjoy these books as much as I have. If there's ever a nonfiction children's book you'd like to see in our collection, don't hesitate to reach out and make a request. Have a lovely day, and thanks for watching. Bye.